So the OnePlus 13, after a month, has been a pleasant surprise. It isn't a revolution over the OnePlus 12, but it is an evolution after all. There are some really nice benefits of this phone that just even the competition in 2025 doesn't really seem to have going for as good as the OnePlus 13. As you can see, I no longer have the phone. It was sent out to me from TradingShenzhen, but I had to send it out after the month. Thank you for letting me use it for so long. But today let's go over why OnePlus 13 is probably one of the best phones you can get on the market in 2025, even though there is one side of it that wasn't the best in my opinion. So the OnePlus 13 is a phone that pretty much is like the flagship of 2025. It has a beautiful screen with a really nice peak brightness. It is a really fluid and really nicely working phone with the best Snapdragon 8 Elite, meaning you can play all the modern games in the highest quality settings, and when you pair it out with the screen that can go all the way to 120 Hz, then you have a recipe for a beautiful experience which just feels so seamless and really good. Essentially, they even worked out to make the animations and everything look and feel as fresh as possible, making it as smooth as possible. Thanks to all of it, it feels really good, it feels really solid, feels very powerful. The daily usage of this phone is incredible because of its combination of its power and the screen. There's also one more thing. There's a huge benefit of the way they made the battery in this phone. While it is a fast charging phone by itself, the OnePlus 13 has a 6000 mAh battery, and not only is it bigger than the 2024 flagships, which usually were around 5000, well, not only is it 1000 bigger, it's also a little bit of a different composition. Thanks to this, the battery really felt like it was lasting way longer than the competition. Not only has a 6000 mAh battery, so you already have the benefit, you also have the benefit of the composition being a little bit different, and it just shows that next gen of batteries. And I cannot wait to see more companies actually go in that direction. The cool thing is, not many have done so yet. For example, the Samsung S25 Ultra, well, it still doesn't have 6000 mAh battery, and it still doesn't have the better composition that the OnePlus 13 has. Essentially, they're now not only bigger, 5000 versus 6000, but also the composition is different. And because of that, just overall experience seems to be going in the right direction for OnePlus. It is something that I really have to say, I was waiting to see how the competition is gonna stack up, but now I can comfortably say that maybe Xiaomi can do that too, but other than that, I would say the competition didn't really go with the flow that the OnePlus set out. And that is a big selling point in my opinion. If you want a smooth phone with an amazing screen and with a really powerful chipset, and let's be honest, the flagships from each company are gonna use the same Snapdragon 8 Elite. There is going to be a benefit of it being a better battery and more long-lasting battery. Thanks to this, it just feels like it's not only a cheaper phone, but also a phone that just delivers a little bit more, so it's easily going to be the phone that I would recommend in 2025. But there is two caveats to it. The OnePlus 13 is just not available in all markets. You're gonna have to import it into your country, and then you're gonna have to check if you can actually use it because some carriers are not gonna work with it. Some things could be a little bit different. So there is a little bit of, differences here and there, but overall the OnePlus 13 really sends out a strong message in 2025. It's not only much cheaper than the competition, it is even better than the competition in many regards. But there is one caveat that I had for it that really made me rethink if it's the phone for me, and that is the cameras on the back. Well, they're not bad by any means. We have a phone like the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, and probably in the future when we have the Xiaomi 15 Ultra, it's gonna go in the same direction, that the phone is just much better in the photo department. Not only the sensors are bigger, but also the photos just look better. And because of that, I feel like the OnePlus 13, when compared to something like the Vivo X200 Pro, the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, and iPhone 16 Pro Max, it just didn't deliver in my opinion. It just isn't as good as those phones. But it's not bad per se, it just isn't as good as those flagships. So if you can sacrifice that quality in terms of photo and video, and you don't really need the best of the best in that regard, it's not the main focus for you on the phone, then it's pretty much one of the best choices you have in 2025. But if you're someone that really wants to take advantage of the best photos, best videos in your smartphone, I would certainly say phones like the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, Vivo X200 Pro, and the iPhone 16 Pro Max are the better pick in this regard. I just feel like they are much better with more customization, better imaging quality, better video recording. In almost all regards, I would say they're better. OnePlus just felt a little bit not having that special thing to it. And I know some people are gonna say, well, you're looking for that special thing. Well, different phones have different visuals, and some have a different artistic style, some are more color accurate, but they have that eye-pleasing look, where the OnePlus just felt a little bit, not going in any direction, not too vivid, not too sharp, not too colorful, not too desaturated, just like a blend photo. And every single lens was totally different. You would see that when zooming in, you would have different colors, different final outlook, even if you were shooting the same thing just with a different focal length. So in my opinion, if you can live with a not as flagship level of camera, then I would say that the OnePlus 13 is one of the best phones you can get on the market in the early 2025. It's amazing what they did with the phone, and I do feel like they played it safe coming from the OnePlus 12 to OnePlus 13, but they did add in the battery, which in my opinion is a big deal. It's a really big deal, especially those that want to have the battery just stay on for much longer than you would expect from a 2025 flagship. If you're interested in a little bit more in-depth review of the OnePlus 13 in terms of its photo and video capabilities, check out the video in the top right corner of the screen right now. That is where I go a little bit more in depth into the camera of the OnePlus 13. With that being said, if you have any more questions about the OnePlus 13, let me know in the comment section down below. And this is gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video once again, and I'll see you next time.